Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome back, or welcome to Glenn's E-Bike Adventures. We're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm particularly feeling a little bit under the weather. I've been really quite ill, actually. Bedbound for 2 whole days after my last excursion out. So obviously some of you may have seen my previous other videos that highlights that I suffer from COPD. Obviously I need to be extremely careful, getting a cold, etc. So yeah, it's been quite a grueling week. So I wanted to go to a local forest today, but I'll be honest with you, I just don't have the lung capacity to actually follow that through. So we're going to just sort of take it a little bit easier. We're going to go somewhere a bit nearer, a bit more local. That way we can, you know, still deliver you some content. Thanks, guys. So yeah, hopefully not the ideal solution this week, to be honest with you. As I said, I wanted to, you know, bring us a different video than the one I'm sort of forced to give now. So so my apologies up front. But yeah, last week's just really highlighted to me how bad, you know, how important it is to make sure that you wear really warm clothing when you're out and about. So yeah, anyway, enough rabbiting on, let's get a move on. Well, no, actually, looking on my map, it's saying that 12 minutes away. There's no way. You know what, let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can get to Westwards. I've got a funny feeling that that's not entirely accurate what that's just told me, but and to be honest, oh no, I'll go down here. Right, I think so. Right, so apparently I want the third exit off this roundabout. Yeah, I'm really sorry about my heavy breathing. Oh. But this really does emphasize to me how much you really do need to take care of yourself. Oh, this is hard work. But beautiful scenery nonetheless. I feel I need to maybe stop in a moment and just get my my bearings right. Normally I'd have my phone up on the handlebar, but there just isn't any room on this handlebar to put those kind of accessories on it. It's just the way it's contoured, really. It just makes everything really difficult. Even putting a riser bar on there to mount that camera was a mission in itself, to be honest. Right. Let's just pull over for a second and let me check my map and see where we are. Saying 6 minutes away. So, up that lane, and then we keep going all the way up the hill. Right, let's give this a go and see if it works out for us. I'll be honest, as you can probably see, I put my pedal assist up to 5 instead of trying to keep going on 1 and essentially making it really difficult for myself, just because I haven't got that lung capacity at the moment because of being ill. And I should have enough battery to get me there and back. Fingers crossed. Famous last words. Should have, could have. Yeah. Well, they go faster than I do. most definitely. Oh, time to pull over because I need to put my gloves on. I really do need to be more mindful and stay warm. Oh, right, I think we're good to go. Oh, that's better. I can feel my hands again. It's quite nice when you're just sat around and you're stationary, but the air temperature is still quite cold, and you're sort of moving through that air at speed, and the chill factor increases somewhat. And you do actually get colder much quicker. I like that. A nice bit of free speed. And there goes my camera. I really don't want to go through mud again. But here we are. Oh. You know what? I think we're just going to go inside here for a bit. I'm going to walk the bike in and go a little bit off the beaten path. Well, you know what? I think we'd be good here. Maybe we'll go in just a little bit further. It looks like some a little bit of a clearing up ahead. Right, so I'm finally here. I'm just going to turn the camera off for a second. We'll get set up and I'll see you back in a second. Take care. Right, so as always, I always bring out a fire mat with me, as you can see on my little fire pit stroke barbecue. That's going to protect the ground from any scorch marks, you know, any burning embers that may come out. But anyway, yeah, my apologies. Again, not really sure. I've got problems with certain cameras here, and which is also contributing to different audio problems, but there we go. Anyway, let's get set up. Yeah, as always, obviously, because I don't know what to expect when you come out here, I have brought some pre-done kindling just to get the fire going. It should be absolutely fine. And to be honest, I think there's enough wood on the ground here to facilitate keeping a fire going. But essentially, what I'm going to be doing today, we're going to be having a little bit of a barbecue. I'm going to cook myself a steak, and because I need that extra energy to get well again. So yeah, anyway. Right, so oh goodness, right, so sorry about that. Right, I've managed to sort out another audio solution, which is kind of a miracle in itself, to be honest, out here. Anyway, but I'm just waiting for the for my fire pit to get a few coals in there. Then we're going to get our you know, once we've got a few coals and it's hot enough, I'm going to get my ribeye steak on the go. Right, enough waffling. Let's get a few more bits set up, and not an awful lot. I'm mostly waiting for the fire, but you know, that shouldn't, hopefully that shouldn't take too long. Right, see you guys in a bit. Right, so unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but yeah, a little bit unfortunate still. That I still haven't managed to get a replacement foot, essentially, for my chair. So as you can see, I've got one of these, but we're missing one on here. So essentially this is going to make it sink into the ground. So I'm hoping I can find something out here that we can just wedge in there. So that we can still use it. Right, so while that fire's going, I brought my little OEX single stove that you saw on last week's video. I only brought it out really because I want to make a drink, essentially. So we'll get this set up. I'm going to make myself a double chocolate mocha. Now, Paul Mesner just recently did a video on the OEX Hero. He compared it to what was the name of it? Oh my goodness, I can't remember. But yeah, I thought, to be honest, I mean, I did comment on his video, but I thought that this would have been a better comparison to the one that he said. But yeah, I mean, Paul Mesner even gave the thumbs up for that. So you know, if you value what Paul sort of says and does, then you know, I think I made the right choice, to be honest with you. There we go. I need to pull this stupid tag off. So if I've still got this tag on my next video, you have every right to call me a fool in the comments section. Because literally every time I come out, I'm like, this needs to come off. And yet, 14 videos and we're still on. What gives? Right. Let's pop my feet on my gas canister. You know what? As well, it's actually getting a little bit chilly. I'm just like sat here, but it's okay. What am I doing? Aha, there we go. That's a bit better. Let's just move that to the side. Also, another thing that Paul Mesner said was that these don't blow out like the other one that he compared it to. So let's just put that to the test, shall we? Right, I just brought enough water just for one drink. So we'll pop our ready with our clicker. Yep, let's turn the gas on. Well, I'd say Paul was right. There wasn't really a blowout there. Anyway, we'll pop the lid on and we'll wait for that bad boy to burn. We're waiting for that boy to boil. We want this bad boy to burn because we want some nice coals, which actually it's looking like we're doing quite well on that front at the moment. We could be ready to cook on there quicker than I thought, to be honest. And here we are. As you can see, my little OEX thing there. Steam coming out the top. It's having a little bit of a wobble. And yes, that is boiling. Ooh. Right, also, I just suddenly thought as well, I didn't really show this all up close, did I? But yeah, as you can see, these feet have little divots in them, which essentially just fits onto the rear of your, the bottom of your gas canister. And obviously that stops, you know, that falling over and gives it a bigger footprint. But anyway, popping this thing away, nice and easy. One thing Paul Mesner pointed out as well, sorry to keep going back to Paul, but he is really informative. With the Hero one, there wasn't any room in this pot to keep your feet. However, with the Takana, pop your feet in there, absolutely no problem. We'll pop our gas canister in here, drop that onto there, and yeah, the other thing that the Hero doesn't come with, it doesn't come with this accessory, so you can, you know, put a frying pan or your own pot on, etc., which the Takana does. So and really, I think this one was £30 more expensive, possibly at the most. And there we go. Everything's, and it doesn't make a sound. There's no rattling. And essentially, that's everything inside that one little handy pot. Which can then go back into this nice carry bag, essentially. So that's me, done. Drinks made, ready there, and this already packed away. Yeah, I'm going to put my coat back on. Really, I shouldn't have taken it off. Because it's all kind of well that all the time you're moving around, it's all really good. But the moment you stop, that's when it starts getting, you know, you really start feeling that temperature drop. Right, let's give this a little bit of a stoke over. Because essentially, I want to start cooking my my steak in a minute. And as always, I brought a couple of my pre-buttered rolls with me, so I thought I'd just have steak in a bread roll, you know, because why not, essentially. Oh. So are you guys, girls, are you doing sort of similar things at the moment? Are you getting out now? What kind of stuff are you up to? I'd be interested to hear, really. So, you know, pop all those things in the comment box below, and you know, I'll get around to replying to you all, as I always do. I tried to make sure that I replied to everybody. I know it's not always in a timely fashion. My apologies again. You know, being ill sort of did put a little bit of a dampener on that last week. So my apologies if I replied late to anybody. But yeah, I'd be interested to sort of know, you know, or if any of you are from Kent and you fancy a meetup and fancy joining me on one of these, you know, these little days out, that would be lovely. You know, I'd always welcome, you know, one of you people along. Absolutely no problem at all. But yeah, you know, just hook me up and we'll sort something out. Right, so I think we've got some coals ready. So I've got my beef ribeye steak. Let's come all the way from Asda. So we'll get this bad boy out the packet. And we'll get them straight onto our barbecue. Well, like a fool, I've forgotten basically to bring out a plate with me. So I haven't really got anything to eat off or to cut up my nice steak with. So let's pop that down. Got ourselves a nice little board that's clean. I think our steak is, I think we're pretty much there. Let's just check that. Oh, probably a little bit overdone. Just a tad. But yeah, having no plate essentially sort of threw me off a little bit. And yeah, I left that steak on there just a little bit longer than I would have liked. But it's still quite succulent and juicy. A nice ribeye steak. Oh, let's just try a bit. No, that's lovely. I'm just going to pop these strips of steak into my roll. This isn't a dinner though, you know, so this is literally just a lunch. Well, bon appetit. Well, I can definitely feel the ambient air temperature is definitely dropping again. But this is the problem that we face this time of year in the UK. Any little bit of sun that comes out, it's warm for a second. Well, if you're standing still, maybe in the sunshine, it's nice and warm, but you know, out of that sunshine for a bit, and that temperature starts really dropping again. Do you know what? This steak is actually really, really nice. Mind you, I've had zero appetite for the last 4 or 5 days. So it feels good to be eating again. And as nice as a steak roll, steak sandwich is, my body is just craving this. So I'll take that other roll with me. Oh, right. So as always, at this time of the year, um, daylight does seem to be evading us quite quickly. So I've just done a time check. I've got just over an hour before it gets dark, completely dark. My concern is that I don't have any lights on the rear of my bike at the moment. So I kind of need to get out of here before that happens. So just for safety's sake, you know, for my safety and any other road users' safety. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it a day here, which is a shame because it is a really, really, really nice location. Yeah, but I think a nice hot bath and you know, a nice hot water bottle tonight and some lem sips and some other medicine, and hopefully I should be right as rain by next week. Fingers crossed. But yeah, you know, like I said, if there's anybody out there that's you know, in the Kent area, I'm Folkestone based. If you want to hook up, if you want to come out for a day with me, you know, maybe even an overnight camp, etc., on our e-bikes, absolutely, you know, hook me up. I'll be more than happy to sort of hook up with some of you guys and girls. Don't worry, I don't bite. You know, I'm not a axe murderer or anything, because I don't have an axe. You know, how can you be an axe murderer if you don't have an axe? I need to get myself an axe. Anyway, yeah, I hope you like this video. If you do like this kind of videos, then please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you back here next week. Right, that just leaves me to say thanks very much for watching, and yeah, as I said, hopefully I'll see some of you next week. Right, I need to get packed up and hightail it out of here. Hopefully I've got another battery in my GoPro, so fingers crossed. I'm just hoping that this one on my chest is going to work. It's just caused me no end of problems since purchasing you know, an aftermarket battery for it. So yeah, probably the worst decision I've ever made, really. You know, trying to get things cheap. And to be honest with you, you know, I do express my concerns about e-bike batteries and buying cheap batteries. And you know, I've done it for my GoPro, and yeah, time to take time to start taking my own advice. You know, such a fool, really. But anyway, yeah. So if you like this kind of content, hit that like and subscribe button. hit that bell notification icon, and you'll get notified every time I upload a video. It's every Monday morning generally. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys here next week. Take care. Bye bye. Right, well, that's about me. Front camera's on, rear camera's on, chest camera's on. Time to say bye bye, Woods. Bye bye, Woods. See you again soon. Right, let's roll out of here. What's going to be the best way for me to go? Well, I think I may have come the wrong way. Let's go throttle, because we're off-road, and also I need to catch my breath. But yeah, what a beautiful little place. It's a shame I couldn't spend a bit longer here really, but you know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, daylight is evading us, and we all need to be safe, don't we? You know, so and as I said, I haven't got any lights on the back of my bike. Well, I have one, which is on the seat, but unfortunately the stuff I have on my rear rack just covers it over, so I will switch it on though when we come to this gate. And not that I think it will do much, but the glow of the red light may well be seen behind here. I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, it's on. How visible that's going to be, yeah, is another thing really. Anyhow, let's get out of here. Bye bye, Woods. Thanks for having us. Another saving grace is, I think, it's pretty much downhill all the way home. It's looking beautiful over there.